Let's play the game. Let's finish with the game. Next slide. Let's just play the game. We're playing 4 games. We're finished speaking. Now, go back. You have already spilled the one. You people are, you are all. So go to the next question. You are all rookies. You press it one by one like this. One, remove your hand. Go to the next one. My first puzzle. Are we ready? This is my question. There is blood on the ceiling of my bedroom. There has been no murder or killing of any person. Nobody has played any trick on me. Can you suggest a logical explanation as to why I have a blood in my bedroom? I'm not a ritualist. I'm not doing anything funny, but there's blood on the ceiling of my bedroom. Who goes first? Just 2, 3 people, logical gifts. Just 1 to 10. 1, 2, whose hand is up? 3, 1 hand, 3. 3 people. Please help me give them the microphone. Logical explanation. Logical, not spiritual explanation. Don't quote the Bible here. Logical explanation. Very quickly.
Well, it might not be logical, but I feel he killed a mosquito.
Yes. Then, how did he get to the ceiling? And
he probably used a broom.
I used broom. So I must have
or
climbed.
Or slippers or something.
And I climbed something.
Yes, he climbed the bed.
I climbed the bed.
He just hit it.
And then the blood now spilled on the ceiling.
Not really spilled. The mosquito must have bitten him.
Okay.
And then probably the mosquito was too tired because he had had his fill of blood. So he now flew to the ceiling. And then when he noticed, he's like, oh, okay. And then, okay, there's a mosquito here. And then he took his slippers. I think and the broom will be far-fetched.
Just finished.
So, and he just hit
finishing
it
like mortar combat. Bam!
Yes.
And the mosquito just died. And the blood now.
The blood was now
all over the ceiling.
Not all over, but there was a stain of.
What's your name?
Oluwayemisi.
You watch Nollywood movie, oh. What? Next person. So my own is to remove mental and emotional stress. As I came to. You have the answer. We're not asking you.
For this to happen, that means there's snake in the house and rats.
There's snake in that house and rat. Please explain why.
So maybe they're in the ceiling and they're fighting.
They were now fighting, correct. I mean, logical explanation. Please. They were not fighting in the ceiling.
They're not fighting. Maybe the snake now killed the rat.
The snake now killed the rat.
The blood is all over the ceiling.
Now went all over. Can you see? What wisdom is this? What is your name, ma?
Bolatiwa.
Bolatiwa. Where do you stay?
Lagos, Yaba.
Lagos, Yaba.
Yeah.
You are doing well. Please clap for her now. Don't you believe she... Where's the third person? There's one hand here. Okay. Ella. The lady there.
Okay, so if nobody was killed, it's possible someone got injured and in the process had contact with the ceiling of which the stain happened. So.
Thank you. All right, next slide. The clue is that it was a mosquito logically. So you know whether you are in line now. No rat here, no snake fighting in the ceiling. I don't know where you are living, where snake and rat are fighting on your ceiling. Bolatiwa. Bolatiwa. Not Bolatiwa. So next slide. So a mosquito bit me. It later landed on my bedroom ceiling. I climbed on the bed and I swatted it on my ceiling. So the blood is my own as well as that of the mosquito. I'm giving you a gift. Hear me say. Let's clap for her. Next. Very quickly. Puzzle 2. An ordinary American citizen with no passport visits over 30 foreign countries in one day. He is welcomed in each of the countries and leaves each one of his own accord. Give me a logical explanation to this American citizen? 3 hands before I count 10. 1, 2. Okay, DJ, right? DJ 1, 1, 2, 3. Bola, are you sure you want to go for this bola? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So DJ, let the DJ speak first. You should have your own microphone. I don't want to underrate you, so
No, he must be the American president.
he must be the American president. Calm down. So he has no passport. Then he went to 30 foreign countries in one day and left in his own accord. 30 countries. What's your name? What's your name there?
Basis the name.
Basi. Next. There's one hand here. Wait, have you heard me play this game before? Okay. When you raised your hand confidently.
I would think the person is just imagining, like an imagination.
Imagination won't kill him. Like the guy sat there in his house, went to 30 countries. Like in his mind, he just entered Italy, then came out. He didn't have passport. Then he went to Costa Rica, came out. Went to Seychelles, came out. Went to Maldivian Island, came out. Imagination won't kill him. One more.
Okay, more in the line, but daydreaming. The person was just daydreaming.
Was daydreaming and imagination. Ladies and gentlemen, I got no logical explanation. Next slide. Let me give you my answer. First clue. What does it suggest? A parcel. So what does that suggest to you? The parcel passed through about 30 countries in one day. Amazon, Postman. How can Postman go to 30 countries in one day? He was sending email. But this one we say is a man that went there. We're not sending emails. More wrong answers. Zoom meetings. Anybody. I mean, and this one is, I want to give you my latest book, From Street to Forbes. Going, gone. Answer. He's a mail courier who delivers packages to different foreign embassies in the United States. The land of an embassy belongs to the country of the embassy and not to the United States. So I can go to 30 embassies. If I go to an embassy, it's recorded that I've been to a country. Am I helping you? Clap for me now. Next. If you ever see an ordinary woman walking on water, not connected to Peter in the Bible, it's not a herbalist, it's not from Kush, and it's not a miracle. Give me a logical explanation. I'll count 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 2 hands. 1, 2. Those guys, they are not taking you guys again because the way you are thinking, only God can help you. And of course, you are the one changing the slide and you have seen the next answer. Abba now. Oh yeah, now. Whose hand is up?
I feel.
Okay. What's your name? What's your name?
Victoria. My name is Victoria.
Victoria. Good.
Yes. Maybe she pours water on the floor and then.
She now started matching and working on it.
Yes.
What wisdom is this? So she was working on water. Oh yeah, now. There's another hand there. There's a hand here. This.
Well, a Yoruba bride, there's a thing when they say, the same thing she said. You pour water on the floor and then she walks on it into the new house.
What's your name, Daddy?
My name is Omomi Dada.
Omomi Dada. Okay, let's take one more. It's getting interesting. There was one of you raised your hand now. Can we release the microphone? Let somebody else help you. You people, you are ushers now. Collect this microphone from this grandpa. You don't want respect for this man. Please give somebody, sir. Whose hand was up? Okay, let's try it.
I think maybe when she wants to give birth and her water breaks.
Water just broke. Boom! Then she now stepped on the water. My God. My God.
Okay, my thoughts from here is she could be a river goddess.
A river goddess. No one does not need to walk on water. She's living inside water. Okay, it is gone. Clue. Give me a clue. One more person. There's no time. This is a clue. What does this look like? Yeah. So how do you put that together? Skater. Yeah, you are getting close. Not so close. Next slide. It's easy to walk on lakes surface when the lake is frozen. But if I was a Yoruba teacher, you would have gotten this. I'm not a Yoruba teacher. Okay. You want to argue it? Okay. Walking on ice. Look at it now. Is it to walk on a lake surface when the lake is frozen? So when you say ice, ice is just the solid version of liquid water. Water is solid, liquid, and gas. Explain. Please, my doctorate was not honorary. I sat down in class. Coach Jola, calm down. Next slide. I give you this one. I'm going to give you a book. I have a book, one of my books called Stay in Your Process. I wrote that book when I lost over 200 million, the greatest money I lost in my life in 2000, early 2000, and everything in uniform was looking for me, including Boy Scout. If you get it, I'll give you a copy of that book, forwarded by Brian Tracy. A man is born in 1972, dies in 1952 at the age of 25. How is this possible? Mom is on fire. Please come and help me give my Yoruba sister this microphone. Please, hope you still have microphone there. You have returned it. Why are you returning microphone? You should be moving around with it now. You are our usher. Please go on, ma.
So the essence of life is to be able to breathe, function, exist, and be of impact to people. Now, if someone at the age of 25 goes into the brain is dead and all that, the person literally has stopped existing, although the person is breathing. So he dies at the age of 25. Let's say he was in coma. And when it got to 1952, they decided to unplug the life support.
Calm down, please. Don't scatter my head. Wait. He was born in 1972. So his brain was working backward.
I'm sorry.
Yoruba bride. John now. Am I really? As she was giving me thesis, like she's writing thesis. Please let me pass the microphone.
Okay, sorry. So for example, I am Omomi Dada and I'm existing in this generation.
Yeah.
There's probably, maybe there was an Omomi Dada who existed
backward.
Yeah, there was an Omomi Dada who actually died in 1952.
Okay.
Do you understand?
But like,
yeah, maybe that one was
like different names.
Yeah, different people.
Like what? Like what?
No, an Omomi Dada is born in 1972. And that same name, Omomi Dada, and Omomi Dada dies in 1952 at the age of 25. It's not the same person, but it's still Omomi Dada.
It's still Omomi Dada.
You get it.
No. Wait, please, where's the gift? Where's the gift? Next, more wrong answers, please. Pastor Fure's hand was up now.
It's very simple.
I know.
It's very simple. Jesus, no, it's very simple. When Pilate asked Jesus,
Pilate.
He said, "You just came." Then he says, "No, Abraham." He said, "You don't know Abraham." So it looks like blasphemy, but that was the life. I'm telling you the truth.
My God.
Yes, because everything is governed by the Spirit.
My God.
So they saw that Abraham. He said, "How do you not know Abraham that came before you?" He said, "Even before Abraham, I was."
I was.
Full stop.
Everybody said deep.
Deep.
Pastor Fure.
Yes.
I asked for a logical explanation, not spiritual explanation.
Leave logic.
I should leave logic. I'm not leaving logic. One more person. I will done with this. Okay.
Okay. I would say it's not possible.
Hey, but that's not even logical because everything is possible. Please, let me give you a clue. There's no time. There's no time. Next slide. Look at this. What does this suggest to you? I don't know gift again, but at least let's use our mind to work. What does this suggest to you? A hospital? You're very correct. So what can you bring out from a hospital? Somebody born in 1972 and died in 1952. Hospital. Mortuary. They don't have fine doors like this. They swapped at birth. No. It was correct. She got it. It was actually a room number called 1972. By the time he died, that was the room number 1952. Which book? after clue. Let's take one or two more and we are done. I told you this is what I've come to teach you today. I want to remove stress from you. Let's stop there. So let me share with you just key point that will help you. How to deal with stress when you are clumsy mentally, emotionally, how to deal with it. Number one, I'll just run through it and that will be there. Next slide. Number one, always make out time to think. Take time to think. Sometimes, you see, strategy is very powerful. You know, if you do not have a strategy on how to go about something, don't go and do it because you are going to waste more time, you know, on it. So take out time and think. So it may take you many days, many weeks to think until you get your breakthrough in thinking. It will help you. Now, as Christians, this is also the same thing. You can argue it, but this can also qualify as what you call prayer. I hope you know thinking and prayer, they generate almost the same energy. Pastor Ofori, don't look at me like that. Yeah. God is able to do exceeding abundantly above what? What you can ask or think. Did he say and think? It is or think. You are either asking or you are thinking. Do you see that now? You are either, so many people don't pray. I get me, but they are thinking. They are not Christians, but they are thinking and they are getting result. Prayer is not a spiritual language. Prayer is actually an academic language. When go for Senate meetings and you want to pass something up, that thing you pass up is called prayer. Does that make sense? Thank you. Number two, learn to turn your. Somebody say that with me. This is the greatest ways that I have solved problems in my life. And I don't get stressed. I solve big problems by playing. I sit down with directors of companies, I make them play, and they bring out the solution by playing. So sometimes it's just a tool. There are tools for that. There are tools you can use for that. If you come for consulting, I can take you on that. This is counseling we are doing here. So you turn work to play. So sometimes, and let me just give you a little idea. This is what I want to say. You see a big problem, take out time and go and play like a child. Let me give you an information you don't like. You see? See, I see this thing online. Talk your work into play. It's very important. So sometimes just play. Life is not serious, just play. Number three, learn from catastrophe. When things don't go the way you plan them to go, instead of sitting down to cry over it, romancing the pain, what you need to do is just learn from it. I mean, above all odds, could there be something I want to learn from this thing that happened to me? It's important. Number four, chuck the rules. Chuck the rules means sometimes break the rules. Sometimes break the rules. You see, there's a way our mind has been framed in Africa that we can all likely think in a particular way. We can all likely think in a particular way. So let me give you an example. If I said, go to the first slide. If I say connect 9 dots together, quickly go to the first slide. Quickly. Like the first slide. Or, okay, the second slide. Next slide. Now, another one. Go back. That was too fast. Now, if I give you 9 dots and I say connect these dots together, you can do a lot of stuff, but they may not be connected. They may not be interconnected. And go to the next slide. Let me show you the answer to that. In a very simple way, you could just run through. Sometimes you break the rules because who says that it must be from inside the place? Is that? Is what? It's like an umbrella. So there's no rule around it. There's no rule around life. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So there are laws. If you always live by rules, I prefer you live by laws and don't live by rules. If you live by rules, you're going to put yourself within the fabrics of tradition, trying to produce another person's result. That's what you're doing to yourself. And if you want to copy people, you don't want to copy how they speak, how they talk, how they dress. Copy genius. Copy intelligence. And live by laws. What makes you to rise? What makes men to rise? That laws are not rules. So let's go. Number 5. Run fast now. Run fast. There's a way you can click. If you know how to use Microsoft Excel, there's a way you can just click where you were. Please keep going. We're in number 5 now. Think like a kid. Everybody say this. Do you know how kids think? The damnedest ways. Damnedest way. The way they think, and you just think that they don't have sense. But sometimes you can connect, many times you connect sense out of it. Next. So if I'm doing intelligence report, if I'm doing business process reengineering, for example, so managers will sit down, they want to give me a report about what is happening in the organization. Do you know people will just come with graphs? People would have packaged things. This department comes, quality, they will package, give you graph, give you this, give you that. By the time you listen to 10 departments, they have packaged the report. I can tell you the truth. That report is not true. Guess where I get my real report from? Gatemen. So I'll call the people that clean, the cleaners, the gardeners. Come, talk to me. What's happening in this organization? How the managers behaving? I get better reports than the package reports. Sometimes think like a kid. It's not as difficult as you think. Number 6, learn to banish fear. Banish it. My sister DDK will say, do it afraid. You are afraid. There's nobody that has done anything without being afraid. Were you not afraid this morning or yesterday? See, and what makes you different is that you just do it afraid. Some people don't do it because they are afraid. So you learn to do it afraid. The time will not permit me to share with you a lot of things that I did that my heart was almost going to cut. And I've learned that I would always want my heart to cut because I know it will not cut. So I push myself. I don't feel it. Don't work with the feelings. Don't work with the feelings. Number 7. Read this out. Want to go? All of you in primary school, sit down at the back. Early childhood days, sit down at the back. Nursery school, you're sitting at the back. Primary school, you're sitting at the back. Secondary school, you're sitting at the back. In university, at the back. In the church, you're sitting at the back. Reinvent2Excel 2023, 2024. You have been sitting at the back. Do we have such people here? Yes, now. Sit at the back. See what that does to your mind is that it makes your mind a fixed mindset. It gives you a fixed mindset. Are we together? Are we together? So, Omami, did you get it? You got it right? Yeah. What was the last thing I said? I won't come near you again. I will come near you. So smash your routine. Don't take the same way to office every day. Sometimes just explore. Yeah. You see, there's a difference between growth mindset and fixed mindset. A fixed mindset says that this is how we do it. Built you a latiti koshe, beni sisi, ben yusimari. Too bad. Next slide. Next. Learn to break things down. It's complex. Break it down. There's something called mind mapping. Just break it down. Sometimes you don't know how to start something. It looks very clumsy, so big. Break it down. Break it down. It helps you. Is there another one? I can call it a day. Then always use feedbacks and use rewards. With these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to entertain you a little bit. And I hope you learned a lot and I helped to remove stress from you. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the day.